welcome back to episode 5 of this Baldurs Gate playthrough. We have just... Oops, sorry. I was in another game. In the fingers there. We have just finished up here in Friendly Arm Inn, where we teamed up with, what were their names? Tahira and Khalid, I think it was. And we... Isn't it Khalid? Oh, that's Nashkel. That's my ranger. Khalid is probably in the front line. Though why is he wearing a bow? That seems like a mistake. Well, we just picked up those two here in the Friendly Arm Inn, and picked up a few quests also. So we have to go to Beregost, I think was one of those. There's actually a lot of quests. But first of all, I think I'm gonna explore the area around. As I can see here on the map, it seems there's something around the city or the inn, from the Arm Inn. So that's what we're gonna investigate first. I believe we finished all quests in the prologue, yes, and here we have important events. That seems to be the main quests. As I have little else to do and few allies, I should devote some time to investigating the cause of the iron shortage in the region. My next stop should be the town of Nashkel to the south. So that's probably also where we're gonna go. Nashkel to the south, we're here, Friendly Arm Inn. This is where we began the game, or the adventure, Candlekeep, and we traveled out here and up there. And then we have Beregost down here, I believe we picked up a quest there. And then Nashkel, okay, it's down here, yes. So that's some kind of the main quest with the iron shortage. Then there's an ogre quest here we have already completed. That was something about a belt, wasn't it? Yeah, the girdle, yes. And then I picked up Tahira and Khalid. They also want to go to Nashkel, so those two are actually intertwined. And then we have Joya's flame dance ring. I'm to return a ring to Joya in the Friendly Arm Inn. It's a flame dance ring stolen by some hobgoblins just north of the inn. So that's, if we look at the map again, can I do that? Okay. North of the inn, I don't know, this probably, I don't know, but this is probably Baldurs Gate. So maybe up here somewhere. We're gonna look into that. Thank you. How do I get out of the map again? Oh, there. So another quest there, and then we have Landrun's Possession. I think that's the one in Beregost. It was something about a spider infestation or something like that. Yes, exactly, in the cellar. And there I have to go and pick up. I have to clear out the spider infestation, and then I would also have to pick up some things. Yeah, boots and a bottle of wine. And then I also picked up Star and Monteron, and they're also going to Nashkel. That's the third quest pointing to Nashkel. That's obviously our main quest. But first, I think we're gonna go for the flame dance ring up north, as it seems to be the closest. And then I'm gonna go to Landrun's Possessions in Beregost, and then finally head to Nashkel. That's the game plan for now.
A good blade must be fed.
As you can see, I've just been playing another game. The controls are different, so that's why I'm a bit... Okay, so I have my party of 6 here. What I was wondering is why Khalid is wearing a bow. I mean, he's a frontliner, he's a warrior, or a fighter. He should be, yeah, exactly. Okay, I should look into that. Okay, and I'm the ranger. And then we picked up Tahira with a club. I believe I bought that one for a single gold piece because she is proficient with that. I spent some time trying to figure out how these proficiencies work in this game. But that seemed to work for me. So, we don't have much gold left. I think I spent pretty much everything I could. So, I have to... Wait a second. When they're blue, isn't that because they need to be identified? Yeah, and I figured out, I read up on how identification happens. There are 3 options here. I can do it with a scroll, or I can do it with a spell. I don't have either, but I can also put it to the character that has the highest lore, because the higher lore they have, the bigger is the chance of them identifying it automatically. And he has a 15 lore, 10 here. Tahira is a 1. I myself is a 1. And then we have a 3 and Khalid a 4. So this Tsar would be the best bet, but he cannot do it, as I have already tried that. Yeah, okay. So we will have to wait, because I think I spent it. It was too expensive, or couldn't I figure out how to do it? I don't remember. I guess we figured it out last time. Well, let's investigate this area and see how far north we have to go to find that hobgoblin and the ring. It's kind of windy out here, you can hear. And then I also heard someone say that it's important when you reach the edges of these maps that you click here to just to open the world map, because sometimes it unlocks a new region you wouldn't see if you didn't do it.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, nothing happened though. Okay.
I can.
Maybe I misunderstood that, but I believe that's what I heard. Oh, we need to make sure we check out everything. I like how they're not walking the same pace. It's obvious that this Tsar person is the fastest, even though he starts in the back of the group. If I just keep walking, he will pretty soon end up in the front. That's probably because, I don't know, he wears less armor or something like that. But that's very different from the Dungeons & Dragons system I know, the 5e, where everybody pretty much has the same speed. Oh. We're being attacked. By? Oh, this is a hobgoblin. That could be the quest enemy. So we should... I don't know how dangerous a hobgoblin is, but I think for now we're just gonna focus on... I guess we just rested the last time. So if I just click here where everybody is marked, I think everybody will do their... Yeah, I can see that out here, what weapon they attack with. So I'm gonna make 3 ranged attacks, 3 melee, and Tsar is going to go into the front. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, somebody. Okay, they're not that dangerous then. Okay, 1 arrow, he goes down. Okay, that wasn't anything to worry too much about, I have to say. So let's loot. Leather armor, helmet, gold, and a bastard sword. Oh, he has some kind of... Well, that's not a ring either, so... This battle did not help us solve our quests. Yeah, I'm also guessing that this would be further north, but not on this map, really. That would be too easy if it was just a tiny hobgoblin here, I think. So it is only a side quest, of course. Doesn't appear to be a big one, but still. I like the way this fog of war works, because it actually helps control, knowing where you've been and where you haven't. I'll keep doing this at the edges just to make sure I'm not...
I can, but try.
It's not because... Yeah, see, that's what I meant. Here comes another area. That's probably where we have to go with the hobgoblin and the flame dance ring, but I'm not gonna go there now. I'm gonna investigate this map first.
I'll do my best.
So that's why I go to the corners every time, simply to make sure that I don't miss a neighboring region or something like that. But yeah, as I was saying, I really like this fog of war system, because that helps getting an overview of where I've been and what's missing. Sometimes in great open world games with no fog of war, you can really lose your bearings sometimes, not knowing exactly where you are, getting lost. This actually helps, I think. Oh, more enemies. Another hobgoblin.
You're already dead!
Ooh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. Okay, well, they're not that... I don't like Tsar running... I mean, he's a wizard.
Resist and die!
I don't like him running into the I'm really missing
Can I
the
help
the
you?
cantrip
My
feature from
heart's really not in this.
the 5e system
blade
because
will cut you down to
I
size.
feel like a character like Tsar is not contributing with anything because he only has a few spell slots. I don't really have any spell slots. Didn't we rest?
You have need of me?
He doesn't have any spell slots.
Hide away that which should not see the sun's light.
You're
Okay,
a queer
I
fellow.
thought we had rested.
Servant awaits.
Yes?
Well, whatever. Whether he has spell slots or not, it's
If
a
none
bit
of
anticlimactic for a caster like this one that he cannot use any ranged weapons and he does not have any cantrips. I mean, spells he can cast at will, so he's spending resources every time he's doing something that keeps him a little bit out of the battle. Is that the Flame Dance Ring? Yeah, there it is. Okay, that was a pretty straightforward quest then. So what I was saying is that... Oh, Khalid is encumbered already. Oh dear, they really can't carry as much as I'm used to in other games. It's probably this armor that's quite heavy. And it's also a pretty bad armor. What's the value of it? Can I see that? Cannot see the value of it. Well, let's send it down here. So you only carry the light stuff for now. So then I will have to.
You spoke at me?
How do I?
I can, but
This
try.
better be good.
Yeah,
Go
it's good.
suck your blade.
You didn't get it, did you? Okay. Okay, now his pull I can see here 147 out of 150. So
You
we're getting
have need
full
of me?
very quickly.
If
Really
none
have
of
to
better.
manage this better than I'm used to in other games. Well, in fact, I really like this because this loot goblin stuff where you can just carry around whole cities really sometimes seems so silly. I know it's simpler for gameplay purposes, but I also like some kind of realism, and so this is fine.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
I think I'm getting a hang of this combat thing. So,
Yes,
how much
I'll
room
do
has
my
he
best.
got left? Not much. We can carry the small stuff. And then I would probably have to
Again?
send
For
myself
now.
to get the rest. Like this.
Can I help you? I can, but try.
So I actually already picked up the quest item, so I think I'm just gonna investigate this area around the city here. And then, is there a button I can press? Is it tap? Yeah, it's tap. Okay. And then go back in, finish that quest, and perhaps do some trading again so I can get rid of all this heavy equipment before heading south to Beregost. Oh, sorry about that. I just forgot I was recording there for a moment. Well, now I'm heading back. Isn't there more on the other side? Oh. Smart. So it seems we're heading back into civilization here, or maybe it's just a dead end over here, so I have to go back the same way. Oh, didn't I forget? I forgot to do the corner thing up here. I really should do this at every corners, I think. Keep doing that. Both edges. Sorry for running back and forth here. I just need to get a hang of this again. Nothing new there. And then we
I
do the same
can,
here.
but try.
Oh, Hellvale. So this tells me how many hours it takes to travel there, but it doesn't up here. That's funny. Or weird, or whatever.
I can, but try.
So let's get back down here if it's not just a dead end. It does seem like I can squeeze myself through this. This, as I recall it, was the temple. I don't understand why I didn't go in there to do the identification of those items. Probably because I couldn't afford it. As you can hear on my speech here, it's been some time since I played the last time, so actually don't remember if I did that, but I guess it was too expensive for me with my 21 gold. So that's probably a thing we're gonna do when we get back in there. So the final corner, the final edge. Nothing new there.
I can but try.
And nothing new there. Okay.
I can but try.
So it seems we are close to being done on this map. But we're gonna go into Joya. And then we're gonna go back into Inn. Do some trading. It's interesting that both in Candlekeep and here at the Friendly Arm Inn, it's a barkeeper you do the trading with. Of the equipment. There are no smithies and stuff apparently. Oh, here's a guy. What's he has to say? Hamana?
Hello there.
Damn it. My plow broke apart. Like it had crashed out in a single overnight. How's a man supposed to get any work done and make his living? Can't keep prices down if I have to plant everything by hand. Oh, I can't say while he's still around or... Yeah, sorry, I just got my... the routine with pressing the Q all the time, because then, well, don't have to go back too far if we run into something that just wipes us out. Is that the same commoner? Probably is, I just made him run a little bit away. So, if I remember correctly, this should be the last unexplored part of this map. So if I take the map now, yeah, okay, there's something in there, but we can't do that. So, what I'm gonna do is go in and deliver this flame dance ring to... But she wasn't in the inn, was she? She was in the building somewhere. Does the quest say? There were no buildings here, except from the inn. What does it say? Not that one. That one. I'm to return a ring to Joya in the Friendly Arm Inn. It's a flame dance ring stolen by some hobgoblins just north of the inn. Okay, so it is in the Friendly Arm Inn. I could really use some kind of... See, this is just locations of interest. I don't think you can mark this on the map. Or can I? No. Well, it seems like he said it was at the inn. I just figured it was... There's an open door here. You know what? I think it might be in here. Yeah, I think it's her. So you really have to remember things here, where the ending of the quests are, because otherwise you're gonna have to run around the city.
If none of
Yeah,
better.
this is her. Yes, thank you. This ring was a gift when I sit on my own. Couldn't bear the thought of some smelly old goblin having it. You're a good sort. I'll say so to anyone that asks.
Goody goodies make me sick.
So this Monteron doesn't like doing good deeds. Oh, she just disappeared out in the blue. So we gained 400 experience.
Good on you if you save the day.
Oh, everyone likes it. Great. 400 experience, 1 increase in party reputation, and then of course we lost the item. So this Monteron doesn't like us doing good deeds. I think... oh, yeah, well, but now she's not here. So now...
What you want?
I think...
I'm gone.
I didn't dare do that before because this Joya woman was standing right here. Well, yeah, that worked. That would have been fun if I just got it back, the ring. Anything else we can... No, nothing else. Okay.
You have need of me. I'll do my best.
So this is to
If none are better.
no. Oops. Oh, I thought he was going to speak to me. Is he going to go in there? Oh, he seems confused. So what I wanted to say is that you really have to remember where the quest giver was when you're going back to complete the quest. I mean, yeah, it points you in the right direction to the right city or something, but you still have to remember where she was or find her. Oh, that's the wizard we fought when we got here. So that can be tricky if it's a long time ago since you picked up the quest, I think. So this is what I meant. It's quite interesting that it's a barkeep that you do trading of weapons and armor with. It was the same in Candlekeep. Well, let's look at this gear we picked up. Here's another spell scroll. I think I'm just gonna throw it down to Sar. Oh, then it turns green. Oh, that's because you can put it in his spellbook. Color Spray, a level 1 spell. Upon casting this spell, the wizard causes a vivid fan-shaped spray of clashing colors to spring forth from his hand. From 1 to 6 creatures, 1d6 within the area are affected in order of increasing distance from the wizard. All creatures in the area of the 4th or less level must make a saving throw or be rendered unconscious. Not usable by a lot of classes. But apparently it is usable by Sar. He's what, a mage? A wizard? What's it called? Well, let's write it. Oh. So now I just lost it. I failed to write it and I lost it. Okay. Why is this one red then? Is that because I cannot use it? No, it's not. That's not it. Or is it? What is his class, really? Why can't he use it? He's a necromancer. Oh, that's some kind of a subclass, a mage, a wizard subclass, but... Yeah, okay. So he can't use that one. Invisibility? Yeah, okay, no point in reading up on it then. If I saw on the other one that it's a light yellow in the character portrait of those who can use it, so nobody can. So this I'm gonna sell, if I can. And these I need to identify. This also should just be sold. Did I read this? Yeah, go around and scroll, I did read it. So, I guess this is an armor class 8 leather armor. And in this game it's all about having a, how is it? As low as armor class as possible. So this is 7. Oh, this is 4. This is also 4, right? The hero has 4, okay. And Imran studded leather, yeah, 7. And Sar, he's probably not allowed to wear any armor whatsoever. Is that correct? Yeah. So that's about to be sold as well. And what do we got here? Bastard swords. I don't think we use bastard swords. Khalid is wearing a long sword. But we also have swords anyway, so it's not like it matters. Ninjato. Yeah. Are they all bastard swords? They look the same, but I think the long sword looks the same as well, so you have to look after it. And what's the point of a helmet? I mean, Oh, Mantaran doesn't have a helmet. Chihira can also have it. See that yellow? I think that means that they can use it. Oh, he had one already. So, okay. Imran is apparently not allowed to use helmets. It's the same with Sar. And that's because she's a thief and he's a mage, I think, even though he's a necromancer. I believe the necromancer is a subclass of the mage. So, everything here needs to be sold. And some other things. And I don't remember if it's important that it's the most charismatic person that does the negotiation in this game, but I'm gonna go for it. We don't have, Chihira? Imoen. So I think I'll leave the trading to Imoen because she has the highest charisma. I don't know if it matters in this game, but I don't want to risk throwing away gold.
Open to all who behave themselves.
None too many travelers have been through lately. What, but I suppose trouble's down south, so what can I do for you? What do you have to sell me? Yeah, I'm not gonna rest, even though Sar had no spell slots. Guess that's because he needs to rest, or I don't know if it's even called spell slots in this game. I haven't been diving into those rumors yet, because, well, I always seem to lack money. So, we go over here, and then we press sell. Or do I need to be on the right character? Oh yeah, so I can sell the invisibility scroll and the leather armor, 1 gold, and it's so heavy, so it makes absolutely no sense to picking that up, I think, for the future. These 2 I'm gonna keep because I want to identify them instead of just selling them for 1 gold piece. Oh, okay, this is smart. Sorry, I have a sneeze coming up. Oh, disappeared again. The bastard sword we don't need. We have the helmets we need as well. Oh, it's not exactly a lot of money I get out of this, but oh. Bastard sword. Yeah, sell that. And up here as well. I don't know if this gem thing can be used for crafting. I haven't heard anything about a silver necklace. Can that do something? I'm a little bit in doubt about these gem things. Zircon is a brownish crystal found in igneous volcanic rocks. Zircon attains its pale blue shade with heating and cutting, usefully facet cut. But it doesn't appear to be usable in any way. Andar gem. Andar is hard and durable, yielding translucent gems, andars that flash green, red, or brown red when properly faceted. Just gems. And this necklace, silver necklace. A necklace is a piece of ornamental metal jewelry, usually made of silver, gold, platinum, or other precious metal, and adorned with gems. A necklace is always worn on the neck and can be of any length. But is there any point having it when it does nothing? I think I should just sell it because I might need the money. I think I'm gonna need the money.
I'm gone.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Let's sell them. Yeah, it's a lot of money there. Okay. So now I have got 250 gold.
Can I help you?
I don't remember if
You're a quick
My
way.
inn is open
did
to
he have
all
something we
who
actually
behave
would have liked.
themselves.
Oh, this is so hard to remember. So many people. He's using a long sword. Unfortunately, I can't see what they're wearing now. No. Yeah. I believe I bought the composite longbow back in Candlekeep for myself. And I'm the only one using a longbow. And these weapons, yeah, I bought a club for Jaheira already, I believe. Sar has a dagger because that's what he can do. We have plenty of darts and bolts, I think. Okay. You know what? Splint mail. Oh, there's a plate mail, but we can't afford that. How is it if I push this? No. It's because there was 2 of us. Me and Imoen only had a studded leather, but we can't wear any better. Okay. How about shields? He has a shield, as I recall it. She has a shield. And we can, yeah, okay, we're also stuck up on shields. I don't think we need any more, actually. Except from, perhaps, ammunition.
You have need of me?
I don't know how much we've got left of this. Well, plenty for Khalid. He's wearing a sword, mostly. He still has 80 bullets. No, bullets. That should be perfectly fine. Also plenty of our arrows for myself. Imoen Jaheira is fine. Imoen is fine. Can it really be that he can use snow? I don't understand. Why didn't... I mean, he's the most useless wizard or mage I've ever seen. Can't he do anything? I mean, he can choose between spending his pricelessly few spells, or he can run into melee with his dagger and a ridiculously bad armor class. And I don't see the point. He's only proficient with a dagger. I'm really not into this sorry fella. I feel like I'm just
but try.
running around keeping him out of danger. Perhaps I should rest just so he can get some spell
Gather your
starts.
party before
I'll
venturing.
do my best.
Spells or whatever it's called in this version, but well, I'm so glad that in the 5e that we play pen and paper today that you have the cantrip system so that the mages, the wizards, the sorcerers can actually do something without spending all their
I
resources.
can, but try.
So this is the temple. I'm hoping that in here I might be able to identify
want?
those two belts, though I don't know.
I can, but try.
Yep.
Can I not speak to her down there? Hello, I know you are there.
I'll do my
Please.
best.
Oh, there you are. Thank you. Please
I
stop
care
running
not.
around.
This way.
Talk to me.
Glitter gold guide your eye on your travels.
For a bit of respectful coin, we can cure what ails thee if you need. Well, what sort of cures do you have available? So here I can donate. I read about that the last time. I don't remember really what I get from donations. But I remember reading about it, but I don't remember the benefit. And here I can... Oh yeah, I remember this. That's where I was really wondering about the price difference between a removed curse and a raised dead. Seems kind of odd, but hey. And then of course, yeah, I can buy stuff. Kind of potions. That makes sense. I don't feel like I'm in the need of anything right now. Though these things look good for a very specific issue. If you're a stone, then you can come back to life or flesh, I guess. Antidote seems interesting as well. But we don't know if we're gonna need that at this point, and it's very, very expensive, so I'm not gonna spend money on it. Do I have anything I can sell here? I don't, do I? No, I don't. I don't have any healing potions? I thought I did. Well, okay, so this perhaps is the identification thing? Yeah, there it is. 2 belts. Can I do them both at once? Belt and girdle, whatever the difference is. 200 gold, so they cost 100 each. Yeah. So I actually do have enough. I hope they either are so good that I can use them, or at least get a value that makes it worth the 100 per item that I pay for this identification. We'll see. So, build up. Well, let's go out here and check it out, because
Something troubling you?
I couldn't switch between them. So what have we here? Build of antipode. Trimmed in the fur of a polar bear, this sturdy build is tooled with images of blue moons and white ice floes. The wearer is immune to all cold-based effects, but suffers double any fire damage. Oh, I don't like that kind of thing unless I know I'm going into an area where everybody is doing some specific kind of damage. Then it could make sense. Otherwise, it's just simply too risky to run around with something like this, I think. I'd rather just have that evened out than being so vulnerable to one thing that it could straight out kill me. So yeah, immunity to cold, double damage by fire. See, that could be interesting if you went to a place where you knew that everybody would do cold damage and nobody would do fire damage, but otherwise I'm not into it. I think I'm just gonna sell it. Girdle of masculinity / femininity. The cursed girdle of femininity and masculinity, a rare yet oft discussed magical item, is wrought with the most powerful magic. Anyone unfortunate enough to secure it around their waist instantly finds their gender to be transformed. It is said that not 50 years past, a nameless court jester was beheaded for presenting the girdle as a gift to Duke Loblane's lover. So, equipped abilities changes the wearer's gender and may only be removed with a remove curse spell, which we know now costs 500 gold at the temple, so I'm not interested in changing my gender. I think I'm gonna sell both of these. None of them, unfortunately, granted me anything
You're a queer fellow.
I would really have liked.
Yes?
What you want?
So I think
I've
I'm just
done
gonna
had
sell
enough
it
of this.
Guide your eye on your travels.
and hope that I can get my money's worth back. Where is it I sell? Oh, it's here. Haha, so they are. One of them is actually worth a lot more, but she doesn't buy it. Okay.
Can I, if none
Perhaps
are
the inn
better?
buys it.
If none are better?
I hope so, because then I've made a good business. Otherwise, I'm stuck with these two belts. And I don't see the point of.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
If
I mean, if I
none
knew
are
I was
better?
going to Icewind Dale, perhaps, then I would keep one of the belts, but nah. Not in this world, I think. Just too risky.
Yep.
Let's see if
I've
we can
done
get some
had
money out
enough
of
of
him.
this.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Yeah, you buy them. Thank you very much. So now I'm at 400 gold pieces.
You have
That's
need,
excellent.
none are
Not
better.
that I needed any at this point, though. I was a bit confused that I couldn't sell any health potions. Not that I wanted, but
If none are
that
better?
indicated to me that I didn't have any. Can that really be the case? Oh, I do have. Oh, it's because it's equipped items. They don't come in the sell menu. We only have one potion each. Oh, he's wearing a... I should look into what this scroll can do. Armor. By means of this spell, the wizard creates a magical field of force that serves as if it were scale mail armor. An armor class 6. It is cumulative with dexterity and, in the case of fighter mages, with the shield bonus. The armor spell does not hinder movement, adds no weight or encumbrance, and does not prevent spellcasting. It lasts until successfully dispelled or until the duration runs out. The duration is 9 hours. Wow. So for 9 hours I can give myself, instead of armor class 8. Oh, I do get the dexterity bonus still? Didn't it say that? So because of my high dexterity bonus, then I would... So I go from 10 to 6, and then because of my dexterity bonus, I would go from 8 to 4. Is that the point? Well, that's a good spell for him. Yeah. Certainly gonna keep that. Great, let's get out of here and travel south towards Beregost, to this spider infestation, before we head into Nashkel, where we have 3 quests that seems to end at the very same spot. Sorry, just had a bit of the drink there while they are walking. So, I'm gonna leave here because I'm gonna go south. I don't know if it matters which edge you use. I cannot... Unreachable? Is that because I've already been here, but do I have to travel through that area once again? The journey
I'll
took
do my best.
hours. Maybe I should have slept at that inn because... I don't know. Spread the army into the north. I don't know if you fought enemies in a map like this. I mean, I've explored this map and fought everyone, but I don't know if they respawn. That probably should be the only point of... What was that? Of me having to go through the map once more. Not that I know, but I'm gonna stick to the road to avoid it. But... Oh, yeah. Okay, they do respawn. So... Deceased gibbling? Don't remember them. Oh! So I hear them.
Mark's really not
See,
in
here we
this.
are again with Dar going into frontal combat with his 4 hit points. I really do not like that. So, did they carry anything? Doesn't show, so they probably didn't. Okay, so some things do respawn, even though we have already cleared the map. Then it makes sense that I have to walk through it again. But I'm gonna stick to the road, as I expect that would prove the safest route. Tsar? Is that the same as his name? Oh, that's just because he's the one that sighted the enemy. Looks like a... yeah, kobold. Okay. Well, kobolds are rarely alone. encountered alone. I would expect them to be more than just the one. Yes, sir. Oh, see, that's not good. So now he's down to 1 hit point. Ugh. What's happening? What did Jahira do there?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Oh, she healed him. I didn't ask for that.
I tire. I'll be much more agreeable with rest.
Yeah, well... And now we've seen another enemy. We'll need to fight... Okay, I'm a bit confused now. This is a bandit. I need to find out why she healed, because I want to have complete control of things like that.
So I kicked him in the head till he was...
Not that I wouldn't do this, I probably would. Oh, this is
If I'm not allowed to sleep, our next assailants may
What?
just
Are they all
live.
talking about sleeping now? I think we are in a bit of a... Oh, don't do that.
If none are better.
This is... Arrows is good. What's this? Bandit scalp? Oh, what bow is that? Short bow? I have that already for Imoen. Well, they only give 1 gold piece, so I'm gonna throw them away as soon as I can't carry anymore, but now I think I'm just... Okay. Several things here. Some people talk about being tired. And Jahira
You've a task?
healed Montaron on her own. I did not like that. I would not that I would probably have done it, but in other cases it could be important to save those spells for something else. Yeah, now she has no more saving.
Can I help you?
I need to be in control of that. I believe I remember I checked that out in an earlier episode with the tactics, and then I decided to do nothing about it because I wanted to be in complete control myself. But apparently I am not. So I'm gonna have to find the spot where I did that. Then here. Gameplay? No, this is not it.
You are amusing.
Yeah.
In a what the hell is wrong with you kind of way.
You live longer if you don't annoy me. Mayhaps even a week or more.
They don't like each other. Well, select any of the highlighted buttons for information about their function. Yeah, but the problem
If
is
none are better.
that I don't know where the button I'm looking for is. I simply don't remember. I remember seeing that tactics screen and decide to do nothing about it because it was so complex and I wanted to just have complete control myself. I would have it to be in here. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it should be in here. Information, class, combat stats, skills, abilities, stats, biography. There's nothing here. Customize, perhaps. Script. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. But is this just for one character? Or is this for everyone? See, I don't want them to do anything. I don't want them to do anything on their own. I want to control this. But is this single character related? Was that only him? Do I have to do it with everyone? Yeah, okay. Okay. I might be doing this in some slower. There may be an easier way to doing this that I didn't figure, but well, does it remember this? I don't have to save it or something. Oh, what's am I doing? No, it does remember it. Good. So here's Tahira. Let's see. Attack enemies. Use special abilities. The character will use special abilities such as barbarian. That's not the one. Use defensive spells. The character will use defensive spells such as mirror image or stone skin. Well, I don't know if healing spells count that there as well. Now I have toggled it off, I think. So now they're just doing nothing. If I don't control them, they just stand there and look dumb. That's what I want, because otherwise I... So, let's see how this works. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I don't like them spending their sparse
I
magic.
wanted infravision like the elves, but 'tis more than just taking their eyes.
He sounds crazy. Well, some people are tired. So, can you travel or can you rest in between travel, or how does that work? I mean, I don't like to travel out in the wild if I can avoid it. And Beregost is down here. They might have an inn. There's only 4 hours, I think. I say let's try and go
What do
there.
you need?
Need directions? You seem a friendly sort, so I thought I'd offer my services as a guide. What do you need from the town of Beregost? Yeah, an inn exactly. I think I would like to start by resting. Certainly, if you could direct me to an affordable inn, I would much appreciate it. We have many inns for the frugal adventurer. The Red Chief has basic rooms, though the clientele is a touch rowdy. There are also the Burning Wizard and the Jovial Juggler, which also have finer suites. The Red Chief is near the center of town, as is the Burning Wizard. The Jovial Juggler is a bit further along and sits on the southern edge of the city. Well, luxury is not that important, really. I just want the closest one. Just a place to sit, a spell, and drown my worries. Where's a good tavern? A drop or two to ease your spirits. The Burning Wizard and the Red Chief are in the center of town. Baldurs Post Inn is along the western edge and the Jovial Juggler is along the south. They will all serve you well. Okay, so there's plenty of inns and taverns here. But the Baldurs Post Inn was not mentioned for an inn, only as a tavern, I think, so I can't rest there, or... I need some well-made weapons and armor. Do you have a good smithy? We have the best smithy in all the realms, Tay-Rum Thunderhammer. Burirum runs the Thunderhammer smithy in the eastern side of town. He has a few exceptional items as well, though you could also check Baldurs Post Inn. They carry trophy items, though you had best be rich as kings. Baldurs Post Inn is in the west, closer to the south edge of the town. Okay, so I only need this one. I'm looking for a bit of luxury. What's the nicest inn in the town? The finest inn would have to be the Baldurs Post, though it's also quite friendly. Lots of local color. Baldurs Post Inn is in the lower west side of the town. Okay. Thank you. No problem, friend. Enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. So, we are probably tired, everyone, at this... No, I'm not in dialogue mode anymore. He mentioned 2 places. I don't remember which ones were inns and which ones were taverns, to be honest, but he mentioned that there should be 2 somewhere in the middle of the town. Well, I figure the whole map's in town, so it's here. And then there should be one in the southern edge down here and one in the west southwest. I don't know. I think we'll just head down the road
I can,
to see
but try.
what comes up first. And then we're gonna start by resting because people are apparently tired. I don't know if that has any effect on anyone. Can I see that somewhere? If they're tired and what that does? There's nothing like active conditions or something like that. Oh, here, fatigue. Doesn't tell me what it does though. But it probably doesn't do something good. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to make sure I'm not missing a door somewhere. That's how this game works. So you have to keep your marker over the roof. Some places I remember that back from Candlekeep. Oh, this looks like a dead end. Okay. So they spoke about something on the western edge. So let's try that. I really would like to find an inn before I run into some kind of battle or something. Do I have this in map notes? Yeah, that should tell me the name of things when I get close enough, I figure. Oh, here's a door. Could be something. Let's check that out. Maybe we can sleep here. There. Huh. Okay, there it is. This doesn't look like an inn. Boy?
If none are better.
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
Ah, you scared me. I wasn't taking anything. Honest. I was just checking out the house, that's all. Someone's got to watch over the place, because I'm sure they will come back. The Great Carts only went to Baldurs Gate to visit, and they should be back already. I'm going to wait right here till they do. So you're checking out the house, or keeping it safe, or whatever. This is locked. I'm not going to wrap it while there's a kid here. Okay, this is no inn. That's for sure.
I'll do my best.
This looks like a private home. We're just walking through that. Oh, there's also a man sleeping. So I'm not gonna break open anything with people around. That's just me. I don't want to risk anything.
I can,
This was not an
but
inn.
try. I'll
Okay.
do my best.
How about this house then?
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
About town, someone dealt with a monster basilisk. He has killed so many. It's disgraceful he has been allowed to continue so long. Hopefully the reward will speed his capture. The monster basilisk? Journal updated? Where? Oh. Oh, it's not a quest or... Wait a minute. Wait a second. So this is not a quest update, this is a journal update? Oh wow. Does it start at the bottom or at...
This city is a blight on the landscape. Better to have let the land grow wild.
You're so negative you are, all of you. Well, I don't see this. This thing she mentioned. This basilisk, or... I don't see it in this journal. Well, I'll keep focused on the quests, I think. It's a bit confusing. I did see it, yeah, barrel over here. I just wanted to make sure I checked that out before I walk into the house. Or the inn, or whatever. That's a commoner. This doesn't look like an inn either.
If none are
Hey,
better.
friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
A right evil man, that basilisk. He don't just kill people. He makes them into zombies and pretends they're his family. What would make a man do that except an evil? Okay, we hear a lot about this Basil. And he sounds like a dangerous man. Wonder if we're gonna meet him in this town. Is that the same commoner? Yes, it is. Okay, let's go upstairs. A boy up here?
I'll do my best.
Loser, loser, loser.
Mom! Someone's in the house! Ooh, you're gonna get it! If you don't leave, Daddy might come home and give you such a whipping. Okay, yeah, I understand that he would do that. Sorry, I'm just gonna rub what's lying out in the open. Like your gold here. And I'm gonna stay away from the lab possessions. Oh, a book. History of the North 2. History of the North, the Crown Wars. Humans immigrated in bands from the Shining Sea and up to the Sword Coast. They became seafarers, striking out across the waves of the Moonshaes, Minton, Ruathim, and the Northern Islands. Elves engaged in an unceasing war against each other, with humans and orcs taking over the resulting ruins. Perhaps the greatest calamity to befall the fair folk was the dark disaster, a killing magic that took the form of a dark, burning cloud. It enshrouded the kingdom of Mirita, and when it faded away some months later, not an elf lived, nor were trees left, only an open blasted moor. the High Moor. All was not dark for the elves. Although in retreat as barbarian humans and orc hordes grew in strength, their power rose in the Elven Court and Everasca, remaining a stronghold to this day. They conceived of cooperation between dwarves, kindly humans, and other elves for mutual survival against orcs, marauding humans, and the tide of beasts, ogres, bugbears, trolls, goblins, gnolls, and other non-human creatures, led by the rising power of giants. Astonishingly, in at least 3 places, the fallen kingdoms and the cities of the Silvery Moon and Myth Draenor, they succeeded with shining grace. To the east, on the sandy shores of the calm and shining narrow sea, human fishing villages grew into small towns and then joined together as the nation of Netheril. Sages believe the fishing towns were unified by a powerful human wizard who had discovered a book of great magic power that had survived from the days of thunder. A book that legend calls the Nether Scrolls. Under this nameless wizard and those who followed, Netheril rose in power and glory, becoming both the first human land in the north and the most powerful. Some say this discovery marked the birth of a human wizardry, since before then mankind had only shamans and witch doctors. For over 3,000 years, Netheril dominated the north, but even its legendary wizards were
much more agreeable with rest.
Thank you. You will rest
If
soon.
I'm not allowed to sleep, our next assailants may just live.
For over 3,000 years, Netheril dominated the north, but even its legendary wizards were unable to stop their final doom.
Rest when we can.
Yeah.
Fight
we
when we
are
must.
going to rest, but this is an interesting story because there's a lot of stories and a lot of places here I know. Myth Draenor, High Moor, the Netheril, the old Netheril Empire, the Nether Scrolls.
Boring.
All this I know about, but there's also a lot of locations I don't know and some story I didn't know. Probably because this is because this is another age than I'm used to, but interesting to see. Okay, this is a sleeping woman. Okay, let's get out of here. It's an inn we're looking for, and this is obviously not it.
I'll do my best.
So I'm still wondering where that is. I think if I'm just going down this way, I might be moving towards the center of the town. Oh, see, this indicates that there's a door here. Okay.
If none are better.
Thank you for the gold. Nobody lives here? Or nobody's home? Anyone? Oh, a little bit of gold. You can always use that. So, see,
I'll do my best.
This is tricky to make sure you find everything. Okay,
I'll
the
do my
houses
best.
are pretty much the same way, apparently. Nothing else down here. How about upstairs?
I'll do my best.
Here. Nobody's sleeping either. Where are you going? Ooh, another book. I'll just check out this room before I read it. Because they are pretty long, those books. And now people start complaining again about being tired, I guess. Oh.
I care not.
Let's break that up. There's no one here.
I've done had enough of this.
Well, in a 5e system, there's something called take 20. So meaning that if you can try an endless amount of times, you can just take a 20 so that you succeed, and then you calculate the time spent instead of continuing doing this for all eternity. Let's try with the weapon instead. Oh, was it me that was trying to? Oh, it was her. Well, we give up on that. Let's read the book. History of the North 5? Wow. The spread of humankind. The adaptable humans made use of magic they could seize or learn from the proud peoples to defeat all enemies, breaking for a time the power of giants and orcs. Waterdeep was founded. The last of the pure-blood elves died out, a result of continued marriages with humans. In the far west, men also dwelled, wise, clever primitives called the Ice Hunters. They lived simple lives on the coasts since time beyond reckoning, countless generations before Netherrealm's first founders set foot on the narrow sea's western shore. Yet this peaceful folk fell prey to another invasion
I know
from
dragons with feet like rabbits. 'Tis true, I swear.
Oh God, I'm trying to read here. Yes, yet the peaceful folk fell prey to another invasion from the youth from the south. Crude longships that carried a tall, fair-haired, warlike race who displaced the Ice Hunters from their ancestral lands. This race, known as the Northmen, spread farms and villages along the coast, from the banks of the winding water to the gorges of the Mira. Northmen warriors drove the simple Ice Hunters farther and farther north, forced the Goblinkin back into the mountain haunts and investigated the last council of Ilefarn. Within 500 years of the Northmen's arrival, Ilefarn was no more. Its residents had migrated to Evermeet. From the coast, Northmen sailed westward, claiming and establishing colonies of the major western islands of Ruathim and Guandalon. I don't know those. Eventually spreading to all the islands in the Northern Sea. Others migrated northward past the spine of the world and became the truly savage barbarians of Icewind Dale. Those I know of. In the centuries that followed, Askelhorn became Hellgate Keep when it fell into the hands of fiends, and Eorlan collapsed under the attack of the new Orc horde. The elves fled southeast, joining with Northmen, Netherese descendants, and dwarves to form what would later be known as the Fallen Kingdom. This realm was short-lived and collapsed under the next Orcish invasion, though in dying it dealt the goblin races a blow from which they had yet to recover. Okay. So, I missed a lot of the lore here because I kept thinking about whoever it was claiming rabbits with dragon's feet, or what was he saying?
You have need of me? If none are better.
You know what? I read the book, but I think I forget to take it. Did I remember to take the other one? Actually, I don't remember if I took it now.
I can, but try.
I didn't check the other room.
I can, but try.
Oh, people sleeping? Okay. See the other book I found?
I can,
suddenly
but
don't
try.
remember if I actually...
I'll do my best.
Was it in here? I think it was. Perhaps I just read it without looting it again, like I almost did here. We've passed the hour mark.
If none are
I would
better,
really like to find an inn and rest before we... This was
I'll
not the
do
place.
my best.
It was a bookshelf. It's not here. Now this is another place. I was hoping I could find an inn and then we could rest and end the episode there.
I'll do my
I think
best.
that would be appropriate.
I
But,
can, but try.
Well, it's kind of silly now. I'm just running around for one book that perhaps is only one gold piece worth
If none
probably
are
here.
better.
But I just want to... Is it here?
If none are better,
Make sure I actually took it, because I could see I almost... Yeah, see, I didn't take it, and that's... Yeah, the Crown Wars, exactly.
If
I
none
have
are
to
better,
keep an
I
eye
can,
awake here.
but try.
Okay, so I've been in there, I still haven't found any inn. There should be 4 of them in this town, so they should be... Okay, that I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna break into a house, I think.
Something on your mind?
You see, this is this is the same as we've already heard from others. So if they don't have a unique name, it's probably just the same lines they're gonna deliver. Here's a lady, still a comer.
You'll feel the sting of my boot if you bother me further.
I cannot talk now. My children are waiting for me at home. Not good to leave them alone for long, but both the husband and me must look for a way to keep gold coming in. Hard to keep food on the table when there's no work to be had. Yep, I can imagine. Please, show me an inn.
Something on your mind?
If the city watch cannot protect us from raids, what am I paying tax for? I would be better off hiring mercenaries than trying to rely on the city guards. Nobody's fool enough to want to guard my caravans, though. Cowards all. Guess I'll just wait out the crisis here. So, another building. This seems kind of big, so either some rich folk or perhaps it is an inn. This doesn't look like an inn
None are
either.
better.
Commoner?
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
Ah, but what right are you in my house? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna rob you. And this is also kind of rude, just barging in to ask what they do. My apologies. I must have the wrong address. I will leave immediately. And well, you should. If my husband were to catch you here, it would surely be the end of you. Well, I doubt that, but you have a point. Okay, I'm still going to go through your valuables, unless they're locked in, like this one is. Now that I'm here. Okay, nothing to grab
I can,
here.
but try.
Okay, nobody's watching up here. So this,
You're a queer
I
fellow.
feel tempted to
I'm
try.
gone.
She's not very good at this. I hope she gets better. Nothing seems to work. Well, I'm not gonna spend any more time
If none are better.
doing that. I'm not gonna try with a weapon this time. People sleeping, nothing of value in here. Let's just leave. Okay. I thought that might be it. This would have been an inn because
If
it
none are
seems
better.
so fancy. But
I
apparently it's
can,
not.
but try.
So now we're up. So they say the center of town? I mean, it's amazing. I haven't run into just a single inn or tavern at this point. I mean, I did speak with them already, right? See, here's a hidden door again. Hidden or hidden, but... Oh, this seems like another
I can, but try.
wealthy house. Bookshelves. Don't know what that means. Another book. History of the North 1.
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Oh, this was Imoen also getting tired? The first flowering. For millennia, gold elves dwelt in Illifarn, where Waterdeep now stands. And Ireland along the river shining from their ornate... Oh, sorry. For millennia, gold elves dwelt in Illifarn, where Waterdeep now stands. And Ireland along the river shining. From their ornate forest cities, they traded with emerging human nations like Netheril and Elusk, and repulsed the attacks of the goblin races. Meanwhile, dwarven clans unified as the nation of Delsoon, named for the dwarf who forged the Union. The nation, existing primarily underground, extended from the Ice Mountains to the Nether Mountains. Silver Moon Pass was its western border, and the Narrow Sea its eastern shore. Orcs came from the south, the spine of the world, but were turned back in the great slaughter by the elves. To this day, this is the homeland and stronghold for orcs and similar races. Okay, remember to take the book. Check out the chest. Probably locked, yes.
What you want?
So, she's tired. Does
This
that
way.
affect her ability to lockpick? Oh, that was not the intention to hide in shadows or whatever that is. Please. Work for
Can I
once?
help you?
Oh, where's Khalid's sword? I just wanted to use that for... Huh? The Iron Crisis sweeping across the Sword Coast region seemingly knows no mercy. This one fine weapon now lies in crumbled heap of metal shards before you. What? His weapon is broken? That happened to anyone else? Okay, then we need to keep spare weapons equipped. These are bastard swords, aren't they? Oh, these are long swords. Oh, dear God, I was so lucky there then. Is that a long sword as well? You know what? Here's an extra one if that happens again. Jeez. Really had to look out. Why didn't it warn me about that? Maybe because I don't know. Well, I have a weapon. It's because I wanted to try this.
If none are better.
Hopefully that's not how it broke if I tried that earlier in another house. Did I do that? Well, not going to spend more time doing it. Let's see if there's a book here. History of the Moon Sea. The Moon Sea has a long history as the border between the elven lands to the south and the darker, more sinister lands of the Riot and Tar. Home of dragons and giants, and tribes in great multitudes. The deep sea was an excellent barrier to the raiders, as those tribes who sought invasion had to detour around and through the lands that would eventually hold Eulath, Central Keep, and Hillsfar. The first true settlement in Moonsea was North Keep, a shining...
You are amusing, in a what the hell is wrong with you kind of way.
Yeah.
You live longer if you don't annoy me. Mayhaps even a week or more.
Monteron and Antihero really don't like each other. Well, let's try again. The first true settlement in Moonsea was North Keep, a shining citadel established as a beacon of civilization, a jumping off point for merchants seeking trade with the dwarves of the north, including not only Tethiamar but the clans of the Cold Lands, who traded their metalwork and craft for much needed magic. In the end, North Keep was sunk beneath the icy waters of the Moonsea by the inhuman forces, and humankind suffered one of many setbacks in the region. So has been the nature of human habitation of this region since the beginning. Human settlements thrive for a few years, usually through sheer willpower and on the strength of a sharp sword, and then are overrun by goblins, orc, dragons, beholders, or giants. Flan has fallen and risen again. Eulath is a ruin where a decade ago there was a thriving town. Holberg and Sulesprin are empty hulks. Each of the cities of the Moonsea seems threatened with extinction in this turn, then is rebuilt. This cycle may be the reason that only the strongest and the most savage survive, even prosper in the lands of the Moonsea. The greatest cities, Hillsfar, Maulmaster, and the impenetrable Central Keep, are all ruled by evil people who control their lands with the iron grips. The lesser cities, Elventree, Flan, and Thentia, may be less evil, but have a strong, independent, almost chaotic nature. In many ways, the Moonsea is a frontier with a frontier mentality. Yeah, I know a bit about the Moonsea from the 5e. I know these are several, hundreds of years later, but some things remain. And I also play a character coming from in a pen and paper game. I actually play a character coming from Hillsfar, an interesting region. It's primarily made out of humans, and they are quite evil and racist in that area. Not a fun place to live for most people. But hey, that's the story as it goes in a 5e setting several hundred years later. But apparently it started here. Interesting stuff. History of the Moonsea. Let's remember to grab the book. Okay, let's go upstairs.
You have need of me?
This apparently is some rich family's house. Oh, more books up here, apparently.
If none are better.
Well, it's interesting to read the lore of these old days. That's also new for me.
Yep.
I don't feel like spending my time doing this because I feel
enough of this.
Emma is so bad at this. She always fails. It's quite annoying, really. I know whenever I get a level up, if I can choose skill points on this, I think I can. I'm gonna buff it up significantly because this is annoying. But I never seem to be able to open anything. Let's check out another book. History of the North 4. The Elven Exodus. Sorry. This area left behind elven strongholds ripe for pillaging by humans and orcs. When elves chose to leave the north and travel to Evermeet, their works quickly disappeared, leaving only places like the Old Road and a ruined port in the high forest to mark Erland's passing. And yet it was not only the elves who would disappear from their long-held homes. The human nation of Netheril also stood on the brink of history. Doom for Netheril came in the form of a desert...
I don't want to seem confrontational, but could you be a little less, evil?
You live longer if you don't annoy me. Mayhaps even a week or more.
Can they start fighting each other? Because they really don't like each other. Well, Doom for Netheril came in the form of a desert, devouring the narrow sea and spreading to fill its banks with dry dust and blowing sand. Legend states that when the Great Wizards of Netheril realized their land was lost, they abandoned it and their countrymen, fleeing to all corners of the world and taking the secrets of wizardry with them. More likely, this was a slow migration that began 3,000 years ago and reached its conclusion 1,500 years later. Whatever the truth, wizards no longer dwelled in Netheril. To the north, the once majestic dwarven stronghold of Delsoon fell upon hard days. Then the orcs struck. Orcs have always been foes in the north, searching out their holes every few tens of generations, when their normal haunts can no longer support their burgeoning numbers. This time they charged out of their caverns in the spine of the world, poured out of abandoned mines in the grey peaks, screamed out of Lud's dwarf holes in the ice mountains, raged forth from crypt complexes in the nether mountains, and stormed upward from the bowels of the high moon mountains. Never before...
A good blade must be fed. Find prey, or I find you.
Never before or since has there been such an outpouring of orcs. Delsoon crumbled before this onslaught and was driven in on itself. Netheril, without its wizards, was wiped from the face of history. The Erlen elves alone withstood the onslaught, and with the aid of the treants of Turlang and other
Boring.
Yeah, you think so, Imoen. The Erlan elves alone withstood the onslaught, and with the aid of the treants of Turlang and other unnamed allies, were able to stave off the final days of their land for yet a few centuries more. In the east, Erland built the fortress of Askelhorn and turned it over to the refugees from Netheril, and Netherese followers built the town of Cards in the high forest.
A good blade must be fed. Find prey, or I find you.
The fleeing Netherese found Korth and Loudwater. Others wandered the mountains, hills, and moors north and west of the high forest, becoming ancestors of the Uthgard and founders of Silvery Moon, Everland, and Sundabar. This is interesting because all this about Netheril and the fall of Netheril is quite different than what I know.
Get a move on it!
The story I know in more recent times, but the fall of Netheril happened long before. So it's kind of confusing that it's another story here. I don't know if they just simply changed the lore, but I don't know. Oh, I forgot that book over here, didn't I? Yeah, let's take that and read this one, the last one in this episode, hopefully, because we need to rest now. History of the North 7, 1368, Year of the Banner. Yeah, see, this means that we are... Oh, are we in the 1600s in the 5th edition? Late 16 something? I don't remember. So this is about 300 years early. Well, 1368, Year of the Banner. As the dwarves settled in for the winter in their reclaimed city of Felbar, a group of Centurion-sponsored adventurers broke into Great Worm Cavern, slaying Elrim the Wise, shaman leader of the Great Worm tribe. As the tribe's warriors descended into the ranks of the evil adventurers, teleportation magic spirited at least 3 of those responsible, as well as a vast amount of treasure stolen from Elrim to safety. According to Themrin, the tribe's present shaman, Elrim promised to watch over the tribe in spirit now that my mortal form is destroyed. This is a quotation, we'll try it again. According to Themrin, the tribe's present shaman Elrim promised to watch over the tribe in spirit now that my mortal form is destroyed. Despite the reassuring words of Elrim, the tribe suffered through an oppressive winter that included heavy snow, scarce game, and low morale.
I tire.
Yeah.
I'll be much more agreeable with rest.
I hope we're gonna rest soon. Trusted visitors...
If I'm not allowed to sleep, our next assailants may just live.
Trusted visitors to the barbarian encampment report that Themrin and Gwestian Ironhand Talistars are wearing some form of armor made from the scales...
Rest when we can, fight when we must.
From the scales of Elrim. This use of their former shaman's body as protection was supposedly ordained through a dream vision. The armor appears as little more than a supple leather armor, but seems to deflect blows and protect as well as full plate armor. Nesme reported a drastic rise in the number of troll attacks in the Evermoors, and various sources confirm that something is driving the trolls out of the moors. Whatever is behind the trolls' exodus is destined to remain a mystery for the remainder of the year as adventuring parties expend themselves against the never-ending supply of trolls that are fleeing the bar. In the most surprising move of the year, the Blue Bear tribe, led by the shaman chieftain Tanta Hagala, marched on the fiend-ridden fortress of Hellgate Keep. While a brief struggle for political control of the city was reported by various sources, Tanta Hagara emerged as the new ruler of the city. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start moving to get some rest because it's hard to read these books when my party members keep interrupting me.
But try.
Well, I know they also interrupt because I do nothing and they are
I'll do my
bored,
best.
but they also interrupt because they're tired. Kind of doubling the interruptions, so... Oh, I've already been here. But I would really like to find that inn now. More commoners?
Speak up, speak up!
'Twas some 300 years hence, but still cringe at the mention of the destruction at Allcaster's school. I've not met a soul who claims to know why it occurred, and none that were there are alive to say. Allcaster's school? Interesting.
Yes?
Have you heard about the trouble down in Nashkel? The mines are supposedly tainted and all the ore coming out is useless. I think Arm is just holding it back, trying to weaken our guards and troops. They've got another thing coming, they do. Yeah, we're heading to Nashkel. Oh, all these... Town crier?
Hear ye, hear ye!
Hear ye, hear ye! I order the most radiant of the Thunder, Keldath Ormlir, governor of Beregost, in the best interest of its peoples, forthwhile their bounty placed upon the head of the mad cleric Battles for the crimes against nature that he has committed. Anyone bringing proof of his demise to the Song of the Morning Temple shall receive no less than 5,000 gold. Hear ye, hear ye! Okay, so this is going to be some kind of quest. Bring back the head of Basilisk, is that what it says? And get 5,000 gold. So now, journal updated again, but it's still not a quest. And I don't see it here. Well, whatever, I heard it. I need to find a resting place now. This is locked, I'm not gonna break that open. Did I speak? Yeah, I spoke to them. Oh, I keep doing that, I'm sorry. This... Garrick?
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
Hello, adventurers. I have a proposal for you. I've heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? We're always on the lookout for money. Tell us more. I'm Garrick, and I work for Silke Rosigna. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she's to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. However, she's been having some problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Felder's Post to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up, what with a villain like Felder's Post running the place. She needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldurs Gate. She's willing to pay about 300 gold. What do you say? Sounds interesting, but I've only heard one side of the story so far. Well, let's investigate it. That sounds fair. Why don't you show us to this mistress of yours? I think you've made a good decision. Now just meet me outside of the Red Sheep Inn. Okay, so now we're going to follow. So that building up there, the blue building with the sun outside on the face, that also looks like some kind of an inn. But this is another one, or? So then we go here. Okay, I'm just gonna say it because this sounds dangerous.
Yes, sir.
This is my mistress, Miss Silke Rosigna. Why is there a picture on him? Is he a recruitable character or something? Greetings, mercenaries. I'm Silke. Let's be an extraordinaire. Okay. So what's the quest?
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silke, thespian extraordinaire.
So, Garrick, These are the only mercenaries you could find. I guess they'll have to do. You look to be worth about 300 gold. That's what my little Garrick offered you, isn't it? I offered them 300 gold just like you told me. Well then, I assume that Garrick has explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be so hard to deal with, but I would advise you strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men. Okay. Well, I'm not set for a battle. We're all tired. I just want to sleep. Hey, here they are now. Baldurs post thugs. Strike when I tell you to. Greetings, Silke. We are here as you asked, and we have the... Don't try to threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I've brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up! There'll be no weaseling out of this one. Strike now. Kill them all. Okay. This sounds like we're on the wrong end of this bargain. Stop this madness. We won't murder those who are obviously innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, you're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. Okay, so she's gonna fight me. Oh, how difficult can one mage or whatever she is be? Let's just go straight for her. And see if that shouldn't be easy enough. Yeah, it seems we won't need to take her down. Oh, Jahira gets a level up. And I got an achievement there for siding with the merchants. Well, I'm gonna start by the a lot of gold, potion of invulnerability, and a quarterstaff that is blue. That means magical, doesn't it? We are far across the 1 hour mark. We're closing in on 1.5 hours, so I think we might end up ending this episode before we rest, to be honest. But let's just finish whatever this is. Speak with him again.
I am at your service.
Silke's dead. I guess you had it coming. You can't be evil like her and expect to get away with it. I'm out of a job now. Would it be too much to ask if I could join up with you? Well, you're quite naive, I think. What's your class? And can we only have 6 party members? I mean, this Montaron is always arguing with everyone because he's apparently evil. And this Tsar seems just so weak. So, well, one of them I could do with that, perhaps. But I don't know what class he is. Let's try and see. No problem. Yeah, then I have to remove someone without knowing what he really is. Well, he holds a dagger. He seems like some kind of, I don't know, rogue type. Can I remove one of them without losing them both, really? Well, I feel Tsar is completely useless, to be honest. I'm gonna remove him. Okay.
Your voice is ambrosia.
You're letting me go. But we've shared so much, so many good times. This is truly a sad day, indeed. Goodbye, so sad, blah 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 blah, and all that rot. Come along, Montaron. You're my counterpart, and we shall not be separated. Okay, so I lost both of them. And how about the gear? Oh god. Was he carrying any gear? Well, he didn't have the staff. Oh, okay. I need to remember that for the future. I need to always, I think, keep one character that's my least favorite to keep. And make sure that they don't have anything except from the essentials. Because I'm gonna lose them. If I lose them, I lose everything they carry. Oh, so this is him. Oh, he's a bard? Okay, interesting. Can he do magic then? Well, it seems like he has mage spells or a spell book, but just hasn't got anything yet. Okay, we're up on 1.5 hours now. And apparently there's an inn right here. We can go in there and rest perhaps, but I also
Life
need to...
is glorious.
Now there's only 5 people in my party. I also
Nature's
need the hero
servant
to heal
awaits.
to level up. Is that easy? Or do I have to choose something myself like I do in 5e? Or how does the level up work here? Let's try it. See what happens. I get attack reduce, additional priest spells 1, more hit points, and an extra lore. But no extra... Okay, so there's nothing really I should do. Okay. So this is the level up for her. And now there's only 5 of us.
Can I help you?
Maybe we should also speak with these poor fellas. Baldurs.
I'll do my best.
Hello there.
We thank you for stopping the evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as our token of our appreciation. Potion defense. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna go in there. I believe we can rest there. I'm not gonna speak to anyone or investigate anything.
You're at the end of
I'm
your
just
rope,
gonna-
I'll wager.
Oh god, what now? You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager. Not that it's anything personal, you understand, but I'm afraid your time on this here ball of mud is just about done. So he wants to attack me like back in Candlekeep? Why are you doing this? I've done nothing to you. You've done nothing to anyone, far as I know. Don't matter one whit to me. A price is a price, and a head is a head. And whenever the two meet, there's old Carlot making his living. Like I said, it's nothing personal. Okay, another battle before we rest, apparently. Huh. Okay. Who's this? That's me. I'm up in front now with my bow. Is that a problem? It would be in 5e. I don't know if it is here. Let's just fight
Feel
him.
my power.
Oh, yeah, he should have a crossbow, right? Garrick? Well, we'll look into this later. Oh, gee! This guy's tough. Drink your potion. And attack again.
No! Better part of
this...
valor! Better part of valor!
Omnipresent
Now
authority
he's gonna...
figure.
It's yellow. That means out of control or something? What happens if I entangle him? Okay, this is a tough battle, I think.
Yes, sir.
And I have no idea what my bard can do at this point. Well, you can use your... Well, I haven't even hit him yet.
I am at your service.
Seriously doubt we're gonna win this, to be honest.
Life
Can I
is
do
glorious.
something with his music? What can it do? Bard song? I don't understand what it does. I'm not gonna do that. I need him to hit it. Okay, that hurt him a little bit, but not much. Whoa, this is the entangle? Okay, so that's not single target. I have no control over this battle, that's for sure.
You've attacked.
What's the hero doing? Nothing at the moment? Oh, he's not...
You're
He's
a
only
queer fellow.
barely wounded? Please take him down. Oh,
I will not fall.
Yeah, okay, I
You
need
require aid?
heal also.
Bleed.
Okay, we have him now. There we go. Come on, finish him.
Once more, onto the breach, dear friends!
Will you please kill him? Dear God, that was tough. And I spent 2 healing potions on that.
Yes,
Stop running around. Stop running around.
for now.
Okay, that was a tough battle.
Yes? I'll do my best.
Oh, he can't carry anymore.
Again,
So I'll do the looting.
at any cost.
Shield. Max. And chainmail. I don't think anyone needs that. Oh, I don't know about this new Garrick fella. And then a letter. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Malagant, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. This offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 350 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. Okay, so they really are after me.
Can I help you?
Oh, somebody are.
If none are better.
Did I pick up the scroll? I did not. Okay, so I think
you have need of me?
I'm just simply
if none are better.
Going in here to rest and nothing else, and then we'll look into Garrick and everything afterwards. For now, we're just gonna
What
rest.
you want? I've done had enough of this.
Bartender?
You want some whiskey?
Is there anything I can help you with? Could you show me what you have to offer? Yeah, okay, no royal suite here. I can get a merchant suite. What's the difference? A peasant suite. While an adequate place to rest, rooms of this type offer a little more than a roof over one's head. Recuperative benefits will likely be minimal. You get what you pay for. And the merchant, a favorite of the frugal business traveler, rooms of this type are basic but comfortable. A good solid mattress and clean linen for when one must awaken presentable, but not so pampered as to promote oversleeping. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the merchant. It costs 3 gold. I mean, it's so cheap anyway. And I guess it's for the entire party. Great. So this is the rests, and then I am gonna end the episode here, and then we will continue next time by talking to the guests in here, going through our inventory, check out Garrett. There's a lot to do, certainly. Oh, he didn't heal?
Yes?
Khalid didn't heal? From resting?
Nature's servant awaits.
We did rest, right? Yep. Nobody's tired anymore? Okay, then I'll have to heal him this way, perhaps. Oh, now we're again. Oh, now he's healed. Okay, so they don't
can I
regain full hit points as I'm used to. Well, before anything else happens, this is where we're gonna end it for today. I hope you enjoyed this game. I'm looking forward to. Oh, I'm just going to go down to the next room. Again here. See all these auto saves, quick saves. Start there. This is my main save, Maligan. That's the one I'm ending every episode on. So that's what we're gonna do. Yep, override. So thank you for watching. I'll be back on the next one. Hope to see you there. This is turning out quite interesting so far. I'll see you. Bye bye.